Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin, thank you. And Kevin Porter Jr. has a new start with the Rockets. His game has been compared to James Harden's. Porter said, being a lefty, creating off the dribble, that extra swag with the step back, I couldn't ask for a better comparison, honestly. He's unguardable. Porter Jr. should know, guys, he's the youngest ever to drop a 50-point double-double with assists.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Magruder in at the 2 spot. And for the Rockets, they've got Markkanen. Porter is out there with Wall. Then it's Anthony. And it's Wood in at the center. I always think about the first-year players, Clark, when it's this early in the season. There must be a lot going on in a rookie's head, right, during his first few NBA games.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. In many ways, rookies are drinking out of a fire hose. I mean, from the time summer league starts and training camp, and now you get into the season, the games are coming, new places, new teams, scouting reports, all of that. It can be a bit overwhelming. And regardless of your talent level, every young player has to go through it and figure out how he can best handle the transition.
Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to Brooklyn. And Wall kicks to Anthony. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. Bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Houston shooting their first free throws of the night right here. So Anthony nails both of them. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Joseph looking over the floor. Pass to Bay. He dishes it to Grant. The three-pointer, no good. And here are the Rockets now. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Carmelo Anthony.
That free throw good from Anthony. Both free throws good from Anthony. Here's Joseph. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. And Joseph gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Wood. Over Stewart. Wood can't hit.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Bounce pass, Joseph. Here's Bay. Buries the 7-footer. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Wall against Joseph. Wall's shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Passes it to Stewart. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Grant finds Joseph. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Magruder. Tries the spin move. That shot no good. And Houston the other way now. Outside, Wall. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
Now, here's Grant. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game. Joseph has an open look, and the 3 off target. For Houston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Porter. Launches a 3. Stolen by Joseph. And oh, here we go. Joseph's got it. The fast break chance. Wall with a block.
He's a bigger point guard now. He's got length and athleticism, so Wall can block a shot or two, especially when he's engaged on defense. Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to Bay. Driving to the basket. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Houston leading by 4. Porter passes to Anthony. Here is Wall. Five to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot up. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
Your Clutch City Texans. That was your Clutch City Texans. Make some noise.
Stewart passes to Grant. Ball against Joseph. Passes it to Magruder. Grant with a screen on Porter. Pocket 6. Driving inside. They get it again. Grant finds Bay. Back to Grant. Fires for 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the board. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Houston Rockets.
Creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Joseph. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He lobs it up. Lays it in off a pretty alley-oop.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Anthony right side. And it's Anthony with the jam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Detroit with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Shoots. And they force the shot. Violation. Great team. Green is checked in for Markkanen. And a different look here for the Pistons. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Josh Jackson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Diallo's checked in for Rodney Magruder. Saban Lee's subbed in for Joseph. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Lee. Green against Lee. With a step back. Rebound by the Pistons.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Jackson looking around. Back to Diallo. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Hey, major props to Josh Jackson. Made an intelligent play there. Has a good feel for when his guys have a clean look.
Here's Anthony. Wood trying to free himself up. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Grant kicks to Lee. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
You know what? When you allow Grant to get close to the rim, you risk seeing him give you a facial right in your grill. I mean, tremendous athleticism from the Syracuse alum.
Now here's Green. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Wall. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Saban Lee.
A true leader on and off the floor. Wall is a super charitable guy.
No doubt about it, GA. I mean, he raised money for rent assistance. He donated N95 masks and meals to hospitals, and that was done just in the last year or so. Very, very outgoing with his generosity.
And so John Wall nails both of them.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Lee against Wall. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Now here's Green. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Diallo inside. Covered by Anthony. For 3, Olynyk. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets leading by 5. Outside, Wall. And it's Anthony at the elbow. And there's the pass to House. Outside, Wall. Over Lee. Wall's shot is off. Pistons trail by 5. Grant dishes to Lee. Jackson has the open look. No good with the triple. Rockets have gone just a shade under 50% for the field. 5 of 11. Pass to Green. To the inside. Şengün. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Taken away by Anthony. And here comes House, leading the fast break. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Left side Jackson from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And, you know, Jackson is terrific at shooting. And that's a credit to his footwork and his shot readiness before the ball arrives.
Now here's Wall. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. Offensive rebound. Şengün, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Grant the pass to Lee. Outside Jackson. That 3 off the mark. And for Houston, they're shooting 40% here in the early stages. Outside, Green. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And the Rockets lead by 6.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Here's Lee. There's the drive. Wall grabs the board. And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. Pass to Şengün. He kicks it to Wall. Passes it to Green from past the arc. Rebound by Olynyk. Lee with the ball. Over House. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Houston. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Your clock.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
On the court for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Olynyk. Then it's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Corey Joseph. And it's Magruder in at the shooting guard position. Here's Augustine following the bucket by the Pistons. Bradley passes to Tice. Martin wide open. He fires from outside off the mark. The Pistons trail it. Inside, Joseph. The layup missed. And for Houston, they're shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Olynyk with the steal. Magruder passes to Bey. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And it's the Rockets with the ball. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline. Thank you, Kevin.
Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top 3-point shooters of his class. A defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Rockets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Avery Bradley.
No good on that one. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Now, here's Olynyk. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game.
And Olynyk up and down at the free throw line early in his career, but with his touch, he's bound to become more consistent.
And he sinks the second. Here's Bradley. Green deciding where to go with it. And it's Green with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Bey wide open, and he fires. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Joseph, the pass to Magruder. Here's Bey. Now the pass to Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
All right, fans. Get up to your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your
outside Green. Here's Martin. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on.
Isaiah Stewart.
It's Martin on the way.
His second personal foul.
It's good from long range.
Second team foul.
Martin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Olynyk, a screen on Green. A fader. And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Porter's checked in for Houston. Olynyk sets a screen for Bey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Green. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Bey. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Outside Porter for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Porter's got 5 points so far.
You know, that kind of unselfishness, guys, from Augustine is really infectious, especially when it's coming from your point guard.
Pass to Magruder. High, arcing shot. Good D by Wood.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off.
And Greg with a little time.
On getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
Now here's Joseph. No points in the game yet for him. Hay kicks to Joseph. Olynyk, a screen on Green. Shot clock at 5. They get it back. Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Warriors. Right wing. From deep, Wood. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Wood's got the lead up to 11 now for Houston.
And that high skill level coupled with the 6'10 frame and Wood looking more and more polished as a catch and shoot.
Wants a t-shirt! All right, he's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Dancers!
Anthony's checked in for Houston. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Diallo's checked in. Pistons trail by 11. Now here's Joseph. Stewart up top. And here is Olynyk. 6 to shoot. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Remember, he played the point guard position for most of high school, so Olynyk has retained that vision.
Anthony on the wing. Back to Porter. Stewart against Wood. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Really a smart look that time by Wood, giving the ball up for his wide-open teammate.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. A different look here for Detroit. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Stewart. Josh Jackson comes in for Sadiq Bey. Saban Lee subbed in for Joseph. Pistons trail by 12. Lee passes to Jackson. Bucket is good. Jackson's got 5.
You know, Jackson a real problem in the screen roll action. I mean, he takes advantage of whatever the defense provides.
Porter passes to Green. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Pass to Wood. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Olynyk.
Well, that was a smart, heady play by Wood to get the contact. For a center, he's a pretty good foul shooter, too.
One area where Wood does a lot of the damage is in the screen game.
Yeah, he's done a really good job understanding how to roll into scoring opportunities. He can pop out and hit the 20-footer as well, and these are the big man skills that teams are looking for in the way the game is played today.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Lowry Markkanen comes in for Martin. And John Wall subbed in for Green. Now here's Diallo. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Down low. Here's Markkanen. Passes to Wood. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in. Wood's got 7 now in this quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Grant gets a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Houston leading by 14. Porter bounce pass. Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
You know, when Markkanen's in this deep, He should be dunking it every time. I like to see him use his size like that.
Lee passes to Grant. Here's the three. Rockets with the rebound.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team. Well, it takes elevation to finish like Wall here, and that's not a dunk that just anybody can pull off. You got to have some special ability to do that.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Jackson. And that time, also a missed shot.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Porter looking it over. Outside Anthony. And there's the drive. The kick out to Porter.
First half. 2 minutes.
From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Pistons ball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Olynyk can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now, here's Markkanen. Wall passes to Wood. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's now 9 points for Christian Wood. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Ariza's checked in.
Coming out of the floor for your Rockets.
1:15 left in the first half of basketball.
That'll be a Pistons timeout. Get loud for your Quad City Texans.
Martin, he's checked in for Christian Wood. .115 left here in the second. Lee finds Olynyk. Now Jackson. Kicks it out to Grant. Shot clock at 6. Floats one, and it's good on the way in. Grant's got 6 points.
And I tell you, I love watching Grant get busy down there. I mean, his impressive leaping ability and his quick release on the shot allow him to score at a high rate down low.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers.
Grant sets a screen for Jackson. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Boy, he's already got a nice interior game, but Jackson, I think, is only going to get better and better.
It's Wall with the drive.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right there.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. You can't afford to give him open looks.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And both free throws good for Lee.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Ball against Lee. Outside Porter. There's the triple. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Houston with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Carmelo, looked like the offense was really working there. How were you guys able to get things going so well?
We got vets. We got guys that know how to play basketball. We come together as a team. We're doing that, and we're just trying to take it one day at a time. That's it.
Well, thanks for your time, Carmelo. See you in the second half. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Houston Rockets.
By looking at their free throw numbers, you could tell they're playing physical ball. They've been active, constantly pushing the action and drawing the contact. It's given them easy points and put them in control of the game.
And next up on the docket, I'll look at some. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Joseph. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. We've got Wall. Anthony out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then it's Porter. And it's Wood in at the center position. That's the 5 for Houston right now. With the step back. From 11 feet away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Markkanen. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Count the basket.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. The pass to Bay. Grant surveying the D. Into the lane. And the dunk by Grant.
Man, Grant has great intensity on his drives to the basket. I mean, there's a ferocity with which he drives that's quite unique.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring.
Specifically, his jump shot. For a while, he didn't have a consistent 3-ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
Here's Joseph after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Here's Magruder, covered by Anthony. No good from Grant.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Wood a screen on Stewart. Just 4 to shoot. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wood's got 11 points.
Well, I love how comfortable and composed Wood is down there. Takes his time and just does his thing in his way.
Now here's Bay. 6 points for him. Grant outside. The 3. Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 11.
Oh, and over time, Grant has expanded his range. If he's left open from beyond the arc, he can definitely knock that shot down now.
Joseph against Wall. The 3 from Anthony. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Now, here's Joseph. Pass to Magruder. The tray. Another three for Detroit.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Joseph against Wall. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Wood. Out to Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Porter. Rockets leading by 20. Green kicks to Markkanen. A three-pointer off the mark. Detroit's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Back to Joseph. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Stewart for Martin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pistons have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart.
And the first one at the line is good. Timeout called. The Rockets.
Rockets call timeout. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Quad City Dancers.
And so Stewart nails both of them. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting. With some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor. And we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Detroit with the ball, following the three-pointer by Carmelo Anthony. With the drive and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
At the line for the Pistons.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Wall. 8 points for him. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Outside, Martin. Wall against Joseph. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his third foul of the game.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Now, here's Joseph. Grant the pass to Joseph. Floats it up for Grant. Here's Magruder. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Green passes to Şengün. And here's Wall outside. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Quick decision maker. Wall is really good at reading defenses and knowing when to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Now here's Wall. He's got 11, and the wide open shot from Green. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got assist number 5 here tonight. Joseph against Wall. Outside, Joseph. And Brent now top of the key. And the rebound goes to Martin. The Rockets have gotten nearly everything to drop this quarter. They're 7 of 8 from the floor since halftime.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Rockets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. And a different look here for the Pistons. Olenicki's checked in for Stewart. Jackson comes in for Grant. Diallo's checked in for Rodney Magruder. And Lee's subbed in for Joseph. Now here's Olynyk. Lee outside. Olynyk sets a screen for Lee. Takes it inside. And Lee with the stop.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by the Pistons. The shot. And the shot is long. For Detroit, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. And the pass to Bay. Green against Jackson. Pass to Lee. And the rebound goes to Martin. Martin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Green. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now here's Lee. 6 points for him. Bay with a screen on Wall. Lee against Wall. Pass to Olynyk. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. Şengün passes to Martin. Here's Şengün. Olynyk is covering. Wall draws the double. Here's Ariza. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Man, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Lee.
2 minutes.
Over Wall. Detroit, no good that time either. Now the Rockets with it. They're on a 17-7 run. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Now here's Jackson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And Olynyk kicks to Bay. And he drives in. Shot good by Diallo.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Outside, Green. Beyond the arc. And good. Coming off the assist by Wall. Green's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Back to Olynyk. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Jackson passes to Diallo. No good. Shot missing. And the Rockets take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Passes to Jackson. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. 3rd team foul. Substitution for your Rockets, Mauri Marketing.
Jackson kicks to Bay. Fires the 3. Bangs on the trifecta. Bay's got 9.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Outside Jackson. From deep. That shot, no good. And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And from the most recent huddle, let's listen in on head coach Dwayne Casey.
break and get mismatches. We got to sprint.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Detroit, Jackson is out there with Hayes. Then it's Hamidou Diallo. And it's Livers in at the four-man position. And, well, Detroit shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Hayes the pass to Livers. And, Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now, the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
Now, here's Porter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Cans it from downtown.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Now, here's Porter. Tight defense on him. The pass to House. Over in the corner, Green. Just 3 to shoot over Jackson. Rebound by the Pistons. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Grant with a screen on Porter. Here's Hayes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Lowry Markkanen.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Detroit.
That free throw good from Hayes. Houston with a big group substitution here. Wood, he's checked in for Ariza. Anthony comes in for Danuel House. Bradley's checked in for Green. And John Wall subbed in for Porter. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their primes. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Hayes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
First one falls for.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for the Rockets. Augustine comes in for John Wall. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Ariza outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by Grant.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. He takes it in. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For Houston, they've gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the fourth quarter underway. Augustine passes to Ariza, and it's slammed in by Ariza.
Augustine has run the pick and roll countless times. I mean, he's very comfortable threading the needle in these sets.
Bradley against Jackson. Now Hayes. Grant with a screen on Augustine. Here's Hayes. Just 5 to shoot. Grant kicks to Hayes. Detroit, no good that time either.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Who's coming out of the court? Get loud for your Club City Captors.
Houston making some changes. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Wood. Kenyon Martin Jr. comes in for Anthony. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Avery Bradley. And some nice passing there by Houston. Grant against Martin. Grant dishes to Hayes. Here's Livers. Grant with a screen on Ariza. Livers, good on the triple. Livers has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit's still large, but now not insurmountable.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
And so here is Houston following the three by Detroit. Augustine, that's good.
Never shy about pulling from here. Smart shooting from Augustine.
Jackson passes to Grant. Spins. Tries from 10. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Grant's got 9 points here in the second half. Ariza outside. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple.
Man, watching Ariza pull the trigger from outside, he is a skilled sniper from deep.
Pass to Grant. Hayes with it. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Christian Woods checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Anthony comes in for Martin. Green, he's checked in for Trevor Ariza. And it's John Wall in for Augustine. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, John Wall.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He'd finally had enough of their losing streak, and it's going to take something special to regain some kind of momentum. And his effort has been very special tonight. Now Joseph, after Jalen Green's three-pointer that didn't go. Grant finds Bay. Back to Grant. A 3. Drops in the tray.
Jeremy Grant.
Grant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, I like the fact that Grant has steadily, throughout his career, worked on expanding his offensive game. It's really difficult for defenses to match up with his activity.
Now here's Anthony. Wood trying to free himself up. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 19 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Again, the miss by Grant. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. Pass to Wall. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. 15 points for John Wall.
Well, I tell you what, somebody has got John Wall stoked tonight. Doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's performing at a high level in this one.
Now here's Bay over Green. That one off the back iron and out. Clark, you know, road teams accustomed to hostile crowds, but it can go too far. Players have been very vocal, saying, respect the game, and then respect us as human beings as well.
And, Kevin, I couldn't say it any better. It's that simple. It's not complicated. The right to say anything you want doesn't come with the purchase of a ticket. I think human dignity, common courtesy, and respect supersedes whatever feelings you might have about a particular team or player and overrides whatever price you paid for your ticket.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Magruder. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Green kicks to Anthony. Trying to find Green. He's got it now. Over Joseph.
2 minutes.
Green, no luck.
2 minutes.
Detroit's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. To the middle. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
His first personal
Joseph,
foul.
extremely unselfish and consistent
Shooting
when it comes
for
to dishing
Detroit.
the rock.
Houston making some
Isaiah
changes.
Stewart.
Martin, he's checked in for Anthony. Bradley comes in for Porter. And DJ Augustine subbed in for John Wall. And a switcher also for Detroit. Diallo's checked in outside Bradley. Wood in the post. Diallo's there. They get the rebound. Wood with the bucket.
Well, anytime you've got a player that can give you extra possessions, that's a great asset, and Wood is a fantastic offensive rebounder.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Rockets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Jalen Green.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
For Detroit, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. And Joseph kicks to Grant. Augustine against Joseph. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Grant. Good on the 3-point shot.
I tell you, I like the fact that Grant is selective in the shots that he takes. He's looking for quality. If he senses the defense is playing off him, as the pass is coming to him, he's prepared. He's getting shot ready as the pass is in the air.
And here's Augustine following Jeremy Grant's 3. Now here is Augustine. There's the pass to Bradley from downtown. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with John. Congrats on the win. What was your offensive approach tonight?
Just having confidence. My teammates want me to shoot it, and I didn't get carried away with it. That's the one thing. I played the right way and got open shots, but also tried to find my teammates.
You've done a lot of work on your jumper, and it showed tonight, John. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.